Hey guys, this is Mafro back with episode 7 of Suicidal Squid. Uh, as always, this is a dead is dead game, meaning that as soon as we die, we're dead, game over. So we'll continue to try to make our way through the X universe, our little squiddy boron selves. And in our last episode, we finally got a 200 megajoule shield for our military transport ship. So I'm going to gaze upon it just one more time because it's just so incredible and awesome. There it is, 200 megajoules. Now, we have lots more that we want to do. We have yet to equip this ship with any lasers. Laser bay is totally empty. So there's no way we're going to be able to defend ourselves in a reasonable manner without getting some lasers. And my plan to do so, I've actually spent a little time researching the weapons that a Pleco military transport can mount. And amongst those are it can actually mount an ion cannon. An ion disruptor, that's it, which is fairly expensive. Maybe it's not an ion disruptor. It's one of the ion weapons. But anyway, it's a very specialized weapon. It costs a lot, and it's not really where we're at right now. I think it is an ion disruptor. It can mount a particle accelerator cannon, which seems like a pretty good weapon for us, and it can mount an impulse ray emitter, which is just a little pea shooter. It also can mount let's see if I can get this right, a phased repeater gun, but we've never seen one before. The phased repeater gun appears to be the best weapon out there for us, and the Teladi sell it. We've found 3 different Teladi sectors: Sanctity of Corruption, Company Strength, and Bright Profit, I believe are their names. But while we've been in there, we still haven't seen any phased repeater guns. So at this point, I think the best thing for us is to find a particle accelerator cannon. It's going to cost around 40,000 credits, and we need to pick one up. Now, we could also buy a couple impulse ray emitters and mount them to our rear turret and set that rear turret to missile defense. That's what I've learned is commonly done. It's a very small weapon, but it can shoot down incoming missiles, and that's a real threat to us. So off we go. Now, the place, we have a light weapons complex that actually manufactures these things, but they're really, really low on stock, and so they're going to be expensive for us. And we only have 14,000 credits. So I thought I would pop over there and maybe pick up a couple impulse ray emitters to start with. And that will really drain our resources. In fact, actually, we only have 14,000 credits. Maybe we should keep these and see if we can use these to invest in trade to make more money. I also see there's a little red guy here. Oh, these pirates are still around. Uh-oh. And they're getting closer, it looks like.
Pirate elite.
Okay, no, we're managing to get away from them, it looks like. So I looked up the Kia, and the Pirate Kia is a very slow ship. The Elite, I believe, is much faster. But with our shielding, hopefully we don't have a lot to fear from a Pirate Elite, because it's a small ship, if I recall. So to defend ourselves, we only have 25 mosquito missiles. These are super tiny missiles, as the name suggests. And they really can't do a whole lot to defend ourselves. Basically, we can use them as a defense against any missiles that might be shot at us. But it would take our entire load of mosquito missiles to have a chance at taking down even a small scout ship. So let's see if we can't dock at this light weapons complex. Looks like those pirates are staying far away from us. I don't see them taking any damage, so it doesn't look like they're in battle. We'd love to see them get in battle and get destroyed and maybe drop some things that we could then pick up. So we used our docking computer, which I now love, in order to automatically dock. And let's see how much these impulse ray emitters are. So a particle accelerator cannon, there's 4 in stock. They're 42,000 each. We can't afford any of them. The impulse ray emitters, there's 35 in stock. And I'm going to go ahead and buy 2. They're overpriced and expensive, and it's going to leave us with no money, but we need something to defend ourselves. And my thought is that maybe we can take on a trade mission of some sort in order to rebuild our credits. You know what? I'm actually only going to buy 1 because I want to have at least a little seed money to trade with in case we can't find a mission. But I do want to have at least some weapon to mount to give us a little bit of defensibility. So it's been purchased. We're down to only 8,000 credits. And let's go to our ship and mount this weapon. We'll, let's see, let's use the back, let's put it in the back turret. And I'm not exactly sure how to set so somehow you're able to set turrets to do different things. And I'm not really sure how that works. Let's see. So this is automatic missile resupply. So somehow there's a way to reset this turret to do something. So I don't know how to do that. So I will uninstall this, and instead we'll just mount it in the front. Not sure why it just showed up on bay 2 of the laser. That's kind of weird. Do I have 2? Oh, did I buy 2 of them? I thought I only had 1 of them. Anyway, so that was kind of weird. I'm not sure why that did that. Maybe that was a bug. Maybe I'm not understanding how this works. Let's try that again just to see what happens if I install the laser. And now it only shows up here. Okay, so we've got it installed. We've got a little pea shooter, and we've got a pretty solid shield, which is good. Let's take off here. I don't think we can see anything in the sector. We can't see where the pirates are while we're docked. So the only thing we can really do is to take off. Maybe there's a trade mission we can get from this Royal Boron shipyard that we could use to make some more money in order to get that particle accelerator cannon. I'm looking to see if there's any threats out here. There they are. Pirate Elite. It's quite a ways away. Just kind of keep our eyes on it. See what direction it's headed. It is getting closer though. I don't like the fact that it's getting closer. We could head over here and try to get away from it. This Pirate Elite is traveling fairly slow, 42 meters per second. So we're traveling faster than it right now because it's escorting the Kia, which I believe is a very slow ship. So I think we're fine. Maybe we can do a quick trade here. Let's see what this has in stock. It has some crystals in stock. I really don't know enough about the trade situation here to know what needs crystals and so on. But maybe there's somebody in this sector that can use crystals. It's maybe heavy shielding? No? Ion mine? Nope. So I don't see anybody that needs crystals. Looking around here at the Royal Boron trading station, maybe they trade in crystals? I don't see them. Okay, so we'll head on over to this Royal Boron shipyard, kick our SATA in gear. I don't see any pirates on our map. And pretty soon we'll be in range to communicate and see if we can't pick up a mission, a trade mission of some sort. Okay, I see the pirates again. Looks like they're pretty far away though. Okay, we're nearly in range here. And let's see, what does he need to do? Oh, wow. So this is just a ship that's being sold, a Dolphin Hauler. Now, we bought this ship from the Royal Boron trading station, or from an individual trader for super cheap. This does not appear to be super cheap. 3 million credits. No way, I'm not going to buy this. So that's not going to work for us. We need to find ourselves a good way of making some quick money. And we made some money in the sector to our north. Oh, let's see, there's a trade mission over here. Let's go check out what that trade mission is. The ion mine fab may need some resource delivered to it or something like that. And here we are within communication distance. Let's see. Cargo, so they want 454 Bofu. I don't believe we can even put 454 Bofu in our holds. I don't think we have the holds for that. So we have to decline that. Bofu, if I recall, takes up, I think, 3 cargo units each. Just take a quick moment here to, let's go ahead and head north, because that's where I think we're going to get money in the long run. And then there's our northern gate. And kick the SATA in, and while we're cruising along at high speed, compressing time, we'll go into the encyclopedia and look up Bofu. I believe it's food. I think we did this before. And it's wear volume 5, so we'd need over 2,000 cargo units in order to be able to complete that mission, and we just don't have that. So here we are, headed north once again. Now the Kha'ak invasion took place in Queens Harbor, which is south of here. So we're going to continue to give that sector a wide berth just for the time being. And we need to get ourselves an actual weapon before we have any thought of going in there. Hey, I can run into things now, probably, with this shield and not completely destroy my ship. For those that have seen the previous episodes, you know that's what I do, is run into things. Let's see what we have out here. So there's this solar power plant. Let's go ahead and pick up some cells from the solar power plant. Energy cells are always good. If we can get them cheap enough, we can find some place to sell them. Even if the profit's not going to be super high on them, might as well make a little bit of money. And because we're so low on money right now, energy cells are probably one of the only things that we can buy and really fill our hull with that we can afford. So let's see, energy cells are 12 each, and we can't even fill our hold with energy cells, so we can only put 734 of them in. We're buying them for 8808, and let's see where we'll take these. We just need a nearby. Here's the flower farm. Doesn't really need energy cells, but we'll make a profit from them anyway because we bought them so cheap. So yeah, we'll go to the we'll sell the energy cells here and we'll pick up sunrise flowers. And get rid of these energy cells. We made a couple thousand from them, and we just bought some sunrise flowers, and we are out. So let's see, oops. So sunrise flowers, we're going to make some good money here. Now we're already up to almost 25,000 credits, which is a nice nice increase in our bank account. We were at 8,000 just a little bit ago. Looking back at the, we might want to do this trade run one more time. The flower farm still has plenty of sunrise flowers in stock, and the place we're in right now still needs a lot of them. So let's do that this trade route one more time and see if it gets us where we need to go. Oh, it looks like they just were bought out of sunrise flowers. This guy, whoever's leaving, just did that. So, bummer. So we just missed out on that opportunity. So that's pretty much wiped out the trading opportunities in this sector. So let's go ahead and get out of here, shall we? We'll head back south. Actually, I don't know that we've been to company strength in a while. Let's do this. Let's go to company strength. So we'll do some trading in company strength and see if we can't get enough money for our particle accelerator cannon. We'll also keep an eye open for a phased repeater gun. That's really the gun that we'd like to get. That's better, I think, in almost all ways than a particle accelerator cannon. It's kind of like a specialty gun that few ships can mount. But, ooh, did you see that? Someone's attacking that flail missile production facility. So that means there's combat happening in this sector, which means that maybe there's some drops around here. I don't see any, but it looks like there's lots and lots of different missions available. So it's possible we could make some money here. We don't want to do any combat missions in this ship. So we'll speed up a little bit, and we'll try to get close to one of these other guys that will offer us missions. I'm going to check. This is a Talati trading station, just to see if it has a phased repeater gun. It does not. No. Wow, I wonder what's attacking this flail missile production facility. They need energy cells. Looks like everyone here could use some energy cells. Trying to keep my eyes open for pirates or whatever might be attacking that. We're about to come in range of it, at which point we should see some red dots here and see what's attacking it. Oh, there it is. And it's being attacked by a pirate harrier. So it is a pirate that's attacking it. So, oh, this is a mission to get 58 medical equipment from a flower farm in Bright Profit. Let's go ahead and do that mission. I'm not going to do it at this exact moment, but Bright Profit is to the north, and so I want to get closer to the gate. We can make some money, and we can also pick up some flowers, potentially, some sunrise flowers, which we can then sell and get more money from. So at the end of this, we should have enough money to get a particle accelerator cannon, and we'll have our ship fairly well equipped. Looks like these pirates are busy harrying the flail missile station, which is fine by me. And what we want to make sure is that we get, I think it was this guy right here, wasn't it? Yeah, we don't want to get too far away from this light shield complex. In fact, this is probably... I'll take the job. Okay, so we took the job, and now we're going to zoom into Bright Profit. Hopefully we'll find that flower farm. We'll pick up the medical equipment. Maybe we'll buy some sunrise flowers. We'll come back, drop off the medical equipment, and then drop off those flowers at a sunrise oil. What is that? Just checking. I don't know what that was. Whatever it was, hopefully it doesn't follow us through. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's pirates here. A couple of pirate elites. And they're hostile towards us, and they're coming towards us. Now they're going fairly slow, but they're right in the way of where we want to go. So I'm going to give them plenty of room and see if we can't get around them. If they attack us, that'll be unfortunate, but what's really unfortunate here is that they're in our way, and so they're going to be slowing us down on this mission, which I don't like. I don't see them in combat with anyone. They're not losing shield or hull. It looks like we are getting farther and farther away from them, which is good. So we're going to still try to accomplish this mission, but we're going to try to do it by going around them. We'll stay about 6 kilometers away, and there's our target. This flower farm. Looks like we may not have even discovered this before, so I guess this mission is helping us to discover more in this sector. Okay. And we'll just keep an eye on these guys. And off we go. Okay, they're continuing to stay far away. This is a pirate sector. Looks like they've left. So this flower farm is now 20 away. Let's communicate with it to see. I'm here to pick up cargo. Please. Okay, so this is a Teladi mission. So we can get a little bit of reputation with the Teladi, which is not a bad thing. Those are, we've already got some good reputation with them before, but let's see if we can. All right. So we picked up the, looks like these sunrise flowers are cheap. We'll pick these up as well. And we are out of here. And now we want to head back. We're using our boost extension to get moving faster. And check our mission time here. Only 12 minutes left. I don't know that we're going to make it. Let's see what this guy here. He's damaged. He's offering his ship. We don't have 200,000 credits. I'm not interested in a Teladi Vulture miner at this point. I'm not going to buy that. Now I'll point out, for those that may not know, is that when I take us off of time compression, that it doesn't actually, it's not bad for us. In other words, the passage of time in the game slows down, so we're not going to have a greater chance of missing our mission by getting out of time acceleration. So right now time is passing slower. So we have 9 minutes and change, and a few seconds there, in order to accomplish our goal. So time acceleration is just for the player really to not have such long waits between action. And I sometimes accelerate the video as I'm editing it so that you guys don't have to hang out when it's not interesting. So we have 38 kilometers it looks like that we have to travel in a few minutes. I think we can do this, assuming there's no pirates. Let's take a quick peek here. I don't see any drops. There's lots of asteroids here. I don't see any pirates. And so let's speed time up, keep an eye out for pirates. With our triplex scanner, we have a lot more range, a lot more visibility, which is great, and should help us to avoid running into pirates that we don't see coming. Got 6 minutes. We should be able to do this and hopefully make a lot of money. All right. So we're getting closer, getting closer. Uh-oh, what's this? It's probably it's a pirate elite, but he's a long ways away, and he's going fairly slow. And here we are. And mission completed. Excellent. So we've completed another trade mission. So this has resulted in, in 51,000. We now have enough money to buy our, to buy our particle accelerator cannon. And let's just see if there's anything we want to pick up while we're here that we could possibly sell for a profit. I don't see anything. So let's get out of here and head back to these. It looks like there's still battle going on there. I'm looking to see if there's any drops. I don't see any. And now we want to head west. So west is back to Sanctity of Corruption, where we have a sun oil factory, and that's where we're going to make some more money. I'll just go check in on this guy here, see if there's any. So they want a ton of energy cells. We can never do that. And let's see what the other mission was while we're still in range. They're looking for even more, so we can't possibly do those. Kick in the SATA drive, and we will be at the Sunrise Oil Factory shortly. Okay, here we are. We're about to sell our load of Sunrise flowers, and here we are at almost 75,000 credits. So we've done well for ourselves. Let's get out of here. We're going to head south.
Attention, security. We got a 584.
Queen's Retribution.
And we're using our boost extension to get there faster. Now, heading south takes us to Queen's Retribution, which is where we should be able to buy our particle accelerator cannon and one more impulse ray emitter. We'll mount the particle accelerator cannon on our front turret. That's what we'll actually be able to shoot with using our mouse and aim at things. And then the rear turret will be set, once we can figure out how to do that, we can set it to a missile defense. And we should be fairly good to go. I'd love to get some more missiles. After this, we'll probably want to save up for some more missiles, for and then some fighters, because this is a small small fighter carrier, so this can carry up to 4 fighters. Paranid courier. Looks like we still have some Paranid that are hostile to us.
Entering system. Queen's Retribution.
Here's the boron trading station with potential job. Here's the heavy shield production with a potential job. But this is really where, what is this? Someone's being attacked. The boron equipment dock looks like it's being attacked. What on earth could be attacking the boron? Pirate Nova. Oh, there's a bunch of pirates here, but they're blue to us. So this is going to be some combat here that we don't have to be involved with, which is great.
Light weapons complex.
Let's check the light weapons complex. Still has a particle accelerator, a couple hopefully in stock. And let's zoom in here and see what is going on here. So hopefully there's going to be some destruction here and some drops that we can pick up. Wow, it looks like there's some serious battles going on here. Looking for drops. Looks like, yes, Stott Spices and Nostrop. Let's zoom in there, shall we? Get a little bit closer to this battle. Now we aren't at war with any of these participants here, but we do have to watch out for friendly fire. Looks like they've got some big weapons they're firing, and we want to make sure that we don't accidentally get caught in the crossfire if we can avoid it. But it's worth it to us to pick up some Stott Spices are fairly valuable. Nostrop oil may be a little valuable. We have plenty of space in our hull, I believe. Yep. So we'll just kind of zoom in here and see what we can do. Looking at this, there's still 3 Pirate Nova and a Pirate Falcon Vanguard. Now the Teladi military, maybe those are the guys that are fighting with them. Oh, here's a Pirate Scorpion. So this is a fairly decent pirate force. What is that? I just heard sounds like a missile's out there somewhere. Maybe not. I I can see in my little map here that there's missiles, but they seem to be fairly far away. So I'm going to slow down here, and let's see if we can't pick up those stat spices. Okay, there they are. It's a little bit risky here, but I'm feeling fairly confident with our 200 megajoule shield that we can take a few hits if we're accidentally targeted. Hopefully that's not a mistake. So I'm slowing down here because we want it. And that looks like the nostrip oil. Oops. All right. Okay, we're hearing lots of shooting right now. This is the crystal fab. Now the light weapons factory is over here. Wow. Quite a battle going on. Somebody's getting socked up. It looks like a boron civilian ship is getting socked up. So far, no more drops. Now, I think we can actually look around outside our ship, and maybe we can see what's going on. I haven't done this before, but looking around here. Okay, I didn't see any more combat going on, but I think the pirates may have won. They're looking pretty solid. And there's lots of missions here that we could potentially do. So they're looking for 250 space weed. Interesting. 250 space weed, that would cost quite a bit. I don't think we have the money to actually buy 250 space weed. We do know that there's a source for space weed just north of here, so that would be a great mission if we could accomplish it. That would totally change our lives, but I don't think we can. Okay. We're getting close to this light weapons complex, and we're going to soon actually be able to buy. Here we are. Particle accelerator cannon. Just going to buy one of these to mount on the front of our ship, and I'm going to buy one more impulse ray emitter to mount on the rear of our ship. And here we are in our ship, going to our weapons. Particle accelerator cannon. I don't know why it just appeared there. We're going to uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. The front turret is where we'll put the particle accelerator cannon. The rear turret is where we will put the impulse ray emitters. And now we also have a few mosquito missiles. So this is a fairly powerful weapon. The particle accelerator cannon should be able to take out a Kha'ak scout in one hit, to give you a sense for this. So now we have, I'm feeling a little bit braver. Maybe we can actually go back. Why did this suddenly lose that missile, or that laser? So this looks like a good setup to me. And we can also, how come whenever I mouse over this, it disappears? So we're going to add these to group 2. All right. I think there must be a little bug here sometimes when setting up lasers. Either that or I'm doing something wrong. And oh, again, there it just disappeared. Why is it doing that? Okay, so at this point, I'm feeling confident enough that we can head south and see what's happening in with the Kha'ak invasion at the Queen's Harbor. This may be a mistake. Anything could be a mistake. But I do want to see what's over there, and that was really where our best trade routes were. So assuming that those trade stations are still around, and assuming that the Kha'ak are no longer there, we could make some serious money there and be able to get our first fighter, start working up our cash reserves to get our first fighter craft. Let's see what's going on over here. Any more drops from combat? Just a mosquito missile. I'm not even going to worry about it. It's only one. It's not worth very much. It's only worth 168 credits. So at this point in the game, that's not enough for us to even think about. So as I look at this over here, they might want Bofu. They might want some other things. I think it's probably worth just swinging by. Let's just see. So we'll head south, but we're going to swing by within 25 kilometers so we can find out what this mission is, if it's something that might be worthwhile for us to take on. So we're getting closer, almost within 25 kilometers. And, the mission is gone. So we missed out whatever it was. Not a big deal.
Queens Harbor.
Alright, here we are headed back to Queens Harbor, the source of the Kha'ak invasion, and we'll just have to see. I see ships coming out of Queens Harbor. So, and those ships were Boron Recon Octopus. So not everything appears to have been destroyed in Queens Harbor. We've got our shield, we've got our particle accelerator cannon. I've never actually fired one before, so we'll have to fire it and see what it looks like.
Entering system. Queens
So
Harbor.
everything so far is looking okay. I'm still seeing Atreus headquarters. I'm still seeing the Royal Boron Trading Station. Still seeing Bofu Chemical. I thought there were 2 solar power plants here. Maybe not. Yeah, there were. There was one down and then one up.
Solar power plant. Solar power plant.
Let's pick up a load of energy cells, shall we? And then maybe we can drop those off. It looks like these guys are low on a bunch of things. Any drops in this sector? Don't see any. So it looks like any drops from that battle have probably already been picked up. Not too surprised. But it looks like the sectors come out all right from the Kha'ak invasion, unless there's a destroyer and other Kha'ak
Boron, Diamond, Super Solar power
ships
plant.
just beyond our range.
Solar power plant.
So let's pick up a load of energy cells. Those are always pretty safe.
Successfully done.
Queen Atreus and the Kingdom of
They're
Boron
super cheap.
bid you a peaceful welcome.
And a connection to local
And what else do we have in our hold? I've actually already forgotten. Oh, we've got these stot spices, and we've got some nostrip oil. So where can we sell stot spices? Can we sell them here? No, we can't sell them here, but maybe in the Bofu. Maybe they like a little spice with their Bofu? No, they don't. Too bad. Where could we sell stot spices, possibly? I don't see. I think there was some places into the Talati space where we could sell it. But for now, we'll just head out and head south. Okay, that's west. Oh, it looks like there's still some Boron military ships. That's good to see. Huh, maybe the Boron actually won. Be hard to believe. So sorry, we're heading east now to Menelaus Oasis. And let's see, we should be seeing that. We should see that. There it is.
Menelaus's Oasis.
All right. So we'll drop off our energy cells in Menelaus Oasis, and there's a Bofu.
L Beta. A Bofu chemical lab.
So these guys still need bow gas. So maybe we can do our bow gas run and make 20, 30, 40,000. I'm surprised there's no sign of those Kha'aks. That Kha'ak invasion force was pretty sizable as far as I could tell. But again, I'm a new player to the game, so maybe it wasn't as big a deal as I'm making of it. What is this guy doing?
Demeter.
He's just wandering around. All right, here we are about to enter Menelaus Oasis.
Entering system. Menelaus's Oasis. Light shield.
Let's see what these guys need. They need 925 Bofu. There's no place that I know of that actually has Bofu in stock, so we can't accept that. Let's check out if they need energy cells. They don't really need energy cells. What about these guys? A little bit.
Royal Boron Trading.
Let's check out the bow gas factories. So that doesn't have a huge amount of stock, but it has some. This is much better. This is the one we'll go to. We can sell our energy cells for a nice profit. We can pick up bow gas, and that sounds like a plan. And while we're flying through this sector, we can see what the missions are in this area. Just a military mission. I'm not too interested in that.
Royal Boron Trading Station.
You are talking.
Here we have a trade mission. Let's see what this is.
Transmitting information.
They need 144 squash mine. I don't even know how I would get those. So can't do that. Let's see what we have here.
You are talking.
Just the military mission.
Interaction system.
Over here,
Impulse gen-
You are talking to the automated.
covert operation. We're not in a good ship for that.
Biogas factory.
And so we'll finish this up,
Successfully done.
and we'll dock. We're going to sell our
Boron Visuate peaceful.
energy cells for a nice little profit, and we're going to buy a bunch of bow gas.
Network established.
Looks like we're somewhat limited on how many we can buy. It's a little bit expensive, but we'll still make, I think, 100 per unit, and we bought 92 of them, so we should make about 10,000, and maybe more than that.
Flight engineer.
And this seems like a pretty good plan. We're going to head back to the west gate.
Gate. Queens Harbor.
Now, one of the nice things about the parented mission that we completed is that it should allow us to travel through parented space without being shot at too much. What I'd really like to do is I'd like to find a mission for a split that we could accomplish. And by accomplishing a mission for a split, hopefully we could travel through split space without too much pain. And that would really open up our possibilities. So the universe is still fairly limited with what we've been able to travel in. So these are the sectors that we've traveled in. We've gone up to Bright Prophet here in the north, an unknown sector, Veil of Delusion. I haven't found any other ways out of there. Contorted Dominion is a split border sector, and we've just peeked our head in. I remember there being another gate there to go elsewhere, and that's really where we might be able to go is into split territory. These other places I haven't found other gates out of yet. So they may be in there, but we just haven't found them.
Light.
Oh, this Bofu chemical lab has been destroyed. So we only have this Bofu chemical lab to sell our wares to. Wow, I didn't even notice that. So this guy still needs bow gas badly, so we'll make a nice profit. But this sector definitely took a beating from the Kha'ak. And I don't know what will happen with that destroyed station. I'm not sure if the Boron will rebuild it at some point, or if it'll just be space debris for the rest of the game, or how that works. So I guess we'll find out.
Successfully done.
In the meantime, we're selling our bow gas for a nice profit,
Visuate peaceful welcome.
and that brings us to 44,900, almost 45,000 credits. They do have Bofu here, but they don't have much of it, so the price is pretty high.
Meals are known to be very nutritious.
Now there's another item. Now that we've equipped our ship with shields, and we've equipped our ship with I'm having a hard time steering here. With weapons, there's one more item that I'd really like us to get before we get too carried away, and that is a jump drive. So I believe jump drives are sold at Atreus headquarters.
Combining a research facility
Yes,
with
jump drive, and I believe they're fairly expensive. We currently have about 45,000 credits, and then let's take a peek at how much jump drive actually costs. Now, jump drive allows us to go from one sector to another instantaneously, and I've actually never used one before. As you guys know, I'm a novice player, so I don't really know what is entailed in using a jump drive, but we'll just have to figure it out. I think the idea of being able to go from one place to another instantly sounds like a fantastic solution, and I've also read that it requires us to be carrying energy cells in our hold, and it takes some time for the jump drive to operate, so I'm not sure it'd be useful in battle, but with 200 megajoules, maybe our shield would buy us enough time to be able to jump away from danger.
allows your ship to jump to far distance sectors and
Yeah, so here it is. It costs 101,000,
focus on
and that's really the only other piece of equipment that I think we absolutely want to get for this ship. Oh, they do have fighter. No, they don't have any in stock.
the 200
Fighter drones and fighter drone Mark II. I don't know what the difference is between these, but fighter drones wouldn't be a bad thing for us to carry to defend ourselves. until such time as we get an actual fighter that we can put in our hangar bay. But I think this will be the end of this episode. This was fairly an uneventful episode. We did get guns out of this episode. We got some lasers, and we have an idea about our next pursuit is a jump drive. And this will be, I believe, the last thing that we need to really do for this ship before we start trying to build a military force around it. And that would consist of strong, fast fighters that could be launched from our hangars and allow us to jump into a sector, launch an attack against some enemy, maybe pirates or something like that, and be able to get out of there. So we only have, I think, one more piece of the puzzle before the game will start to take a more military turn, and we'll begin to attack, begin to go on the offense, take on military missions, that sort of thing. So I'm excited for that to happen, and thanks so much for hanging out with me. Tune in next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.